Friday night, I'm going nowhere. All the lights are changing, green to red. Turning over TV stations, situations running through my head. Looking back through time, you know it's clear that I've been blind, I've been a fool to open up my heart to all that jealousy, that bitterness, that ridicule. Saturday, I'm running wild and all the lights are changing red to green. Moving through the crowds I'm pushing, chemicals are rushing in my bloodstream. Only wish that you were here, you know I'm seeing it so clear. I've been afraid to show you how I really feel, admit to some of those bad mistakes I've made. And if you want it, come and get it, crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, and feel it now. Let go of your heart, let go of your head, and feel it now. Babylon, Babylon.
How much emphasis was given to the propulsion aspect of your canoe, the strength, efficiency, and endurance of your paddlers? Obviously.
Yeah, well, I guess we can talk a little bit about the hull design on that. We were trying to make a boat that would be faster, and last year at Nationals I saw a lot of different canoe designs, and I wanted to really investigate with our team what would be the best design. And so we went and studied a lot of hydrodynamics and figured out what would be the best and most efficient way to help our paddlers out. And so there's two main aspects that we had to look at. One was turning, and the other one was speed. And so the turning aspects, we noticed the flat bottom was a lot easier to turn. And also by rounding up the ends, there's not as much bulk in the water that's preventing you from turning at the very tip, so you can turn a lot quicker. And you think you can notice that in the turns in the sprint races. And also, for straight line speed, we looked at the length of the boat. And if the boat is asymmetrical, meaning that the widest point is farther back, you can slice through the water a lot easier and a lot quicker. And also by having that very sharp front, it also displaces the waves much more efficiently, so there's not as much drag due to wave formation and also due to friction. So we really studied and did a big new study on this, changing from our past canoes, and it helped our paddlers a lot, and we did well in the races because of it.
One thing that was very obvious with your team was the coordination of the paddlers. Now I'm curious, how much time was spent how did you choreograph, if you will, your paddling scheme? Particularly as you, on the sprints, as you approach the turn movement, it really was quite impressive to observe the coordination of the team. I'm just curious how that came to be.
Well, as we were told, practice doesn't make perfect, but perfect practice makes perfect. And we tried to research and get a lot of outside sources. We looked at videos from professional races, and also we got consulting advice from some people in our area. And combining that with our returning paddler for his third year this year, and his knowledge, we went out and practiced a lot. We were out there since February in ice, snow, darkness, anything but sunlight, because apparently it doesn't exist in Wisconsin too. And we were out there at least 4 times a week for a lot of time in the spring, and pretty much like 6 or 7 days a week for the past couple months. And so it's just a lot of practice and working on that form, and eventually you just get that coordination down. And it takes turn after turn and millions of different types of rudders and switches and when you call it, and after eventually we got it down, and this is what we felt most comfortable with, and we just nailed it and we were happy about it.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, it's not pressing anymore, just it. I think it's plugged in.
Good job, guys. 1 minute. It sounds like 1 minute. Like 1 minute.
Putting them the first one down. This is the University of Evansville Regionals. This is Wisconsin placing their second angle bar upon the grating. This is the third angle bar.